To nobody's surprise, the results are in, and the new health care law doesn't make it with voters. They don't like it.
It is, however, one of the hottest issues this election year, and the White House is trying hard to promote the new law on its 6-month anniversary. It's actually helping the Republicans. Here's Eric Stakelbeck.
The massive health care overhaul went into law 6 months ago, with Democrats saying they'd be proud to campaign on it. Now Democrats up for re-election this November are staying far away from the new law, and Republicans are using it to hammer them, saying it costs far too much money and the U.S. can't afford it. According to a new Rasmussen poll, 61% of likely voters want the bill repealed, while only 33% oppose repeal. Leading Democrats say the law's unpopularity is due to misinformation, and they'll attempt to reintroduce it to the American people.
I think the more people engage in the conversation, the more they understand that we're getting serious about fraud and we're going to take the trust fund very seriously and protect those taxpayer dollars, the more enthusiastic they get.
Some of the changes set to kick in this week include young adults can stay on their parents' insurance plans until they turn 26. Insurance companies can no longer deny coverage to children with pre-existing conditions, and insurance companies cannot drop people when they get sick.
Consumers should be talking with their human resources departments or their insurance plans to make sure that they are aware of when these changes actually occur.
Republicans say that if they pick up a substantial amount of congressional seats in the midterms, they'll look to roll back parts of the law, if not dismantle it altogether. Eric Stakelbeck, CBN News, Washington.
We have very good health care in America, and that monstrosity of a bill, I don't think anybody understands, over 2,000 pages, what's in the thing, and it's just coming to light, but without question it's going to cost the American taxpayers more money. Wendy Griffith has the rest of our top stories from the CBN Newsroom. Wendy.
Pat, Senate Republicans have blocked a Democratic effort to lift the ban on gays serving openly in the military. Democrats and gay rights activists felt this was the best time to pass the measure since Republicans are against the idea and they're expected to gain more seats in the November elections. President Obama's choice to head up the Marines also opposed the plan, and he says Marines do too.
Sir, I've heard at the Marine bases and the Marine input for the online survey, it has been predominantly negative.
It's a dumb thing to do, to try to use the Defense Authorization Bill in times of war to advance a liberal agenda.
Despite the defeat, Democrats plan to bring the measure up again during a lame duck session after the elections. Well, being obese not only hurts your health, but it can cost you thousands of dollars. A new study shows that the overall cost for being obese is almost $5,000 for women and over $2,600 for men every year. The study factored in things like sick days taken, the cost of extra gasoline, medical bills, and lost productivity. Why the difference between the genders? Some studies say larger women earn less money than healthy women, while obese men earn about the same as healthy men. 2/3 of Americans are either overweight or obese. As many as 3 million students across the nation participated in See You at the Pole this morning. See You at the Pole brings students together at their school's flagpole to pray for their peers, school, families, and leaders.
Just coming here around this pole, around the American flag, just see what God will do and see what awesome things he has for our school and what awesome things he has for our country.
God even gave me a dream last year just about See You at the Pole and stuff, and so my heart's just been here, and I want to see my school meet Jesus.
It's an opportunity that shouldn't be passed up because it only happens once a year, and we're lucky that it even happens that often.
The event started 20 years ago in Burleson, Texas, and it often inspires students to plan Bible studies or outreach events for non-Christian classmates. It's so refreshing to see that, Pat.
Well, you know, we wouldn't be having that if it hadn't been for the American Center for Law and Justice. We went into court. We went after schools, sent out thousands of flyers and letters to school principals saying this was legal. But we had the sorry spectacle of police handcuffing these students who, in their own time, in a public space were praying, and the police began to arrest them. That was America. But because we fought, they backed down. And if you do not fight for your rights, you will lose them.